Hello and welcome back everyone for another PK Chess Ideas Shorts video, the 19th one in the series and the 18th one for this year. So today we'll be looking at is a game between Georgiev Krum 2530 and Krasenko Mikhail 2645 ELO. So this game was played in the European Cup and it was played in 1997. So the reason why I flipped the board in this game is because obviously black wins. However, what makes this game so special is the obliteration which white goes through because of a simple mistake. So the first move was e4, followed by c5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, e6. Now this is the Sicilian defense. E4, c5 signifies that. And so b3, knight g e7, bishop b2, knight g6, and here in this position what Krasenkov played was h4, which the move itself is a novelty, but it's not that good of a move because firstly you're moving a pawn down the side, and secondly, what is this pawn actually doing is the real question. So this pawn is actually not doing much. Maybe what he plans to play is probably knight to here and queen to here maybe, but black's not stupid enough to fall for that. So basically h4 is just a wasted move, followed by black playing h5 just to make sure that white doesn't play h5 himself. So g3 was played, after which d5, castles. Now here in this position, castles is a very bad move because of the fact that this pawn used to be on h2 is not guarding this pawn on g3 anymore, which means that the knight can probably take on h4 now and then open up this line for either the rook or the queen. So as you can see, what happened was d takes e4, knight to g5, bishop to e7. Now it is very clear that what black is going to do is basically sacrifice either his bishop or his knight over here on h4 and try and bring his queen or his rook over to the g file. And so knight takes e4 was played, after which f5, knight e to c3. Now in this position, if we go back to some of the theories that I told you in the last shorts videos about development, if you look at the number of pieces that black has developed, he's developed 1, 2, 3 pieces, and white has developed 1 over there. Castles counts as 1 and 2 and 3. But if we look at this knight over here, the knight has traveled once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times. White has wasted 4 moves, where black has actually managed to improve his position by bringing in his pawns like so. And so what happens is bishop to d7 is played by black, bishop to e2, and now bishop takes h4. Now this was a preemptive move because of the fact that it was staring at black's face right from the beginning after h4 was played. And so the plan is very clear here. Sacrifice the bishop, open up the g-file, and bring the queen or the rook over to checkmate the king. And so in this position, bishop takes h5 was not played. However, let's analyze that first. So bishop takes h5, queen g5, bishop takes g6, and now queen takes g6, king g2, and now knight to d4. What black is doing here is yet again bringing the bishop over here and threatening the king back, and also this knight is eventually planning to go to f3. And so that's what happens after bishop takes h5. And now you might all be thinking, what happens if this move over here, g takes h4? So queen takes h4, bishop to f3, knight g to e5, threatening to go to knight to g4, rook e1, knight g4, rook e2, knight d4. Now here you can see this fork is absolutely devastating. Bishop takes b7, hanging on to last chances, queen h2 check, king f1, queen h3 check, king g1, and now bishop to c6 wins the game because the bishop is now on the long diagonal and the queen can either checkmate on either g2 or h1, after which bishop takes c6 is forced, knight takes c6, which means that eventually the checkmate is queen to h2 and then queen to h1, checkmate after king to f1. So rook takes e6 is forced, king f7, queen f3 is white's only chance, where queen takes f3 just wins the game for black basically. And so we will go back to knight to a4 and let's see what happens. Queen g5, king h2, knight c to e5, bringing in another piece. Now if you look at this here, the amount of defenders on the king side are 1 piece and 2 piece, and the amount of attackers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 against 2, the disparity is massive, and so basically black is won here after knight takes c5 happens. F4, what really happens after f4 is that rook g1 could be played, after which knight takes g4, knight to g4 check, bishop takes g4, h takes g4. Now this line is absolutely opened up. The king has nowhere to go basically. Probably go to g2, but then you have either bishop check or bishop over here and prevent him from going to this square over here. And so basically that's it for today's short, and hope you learned something from this, and that is to never ever play the pawn down the h file in the opening. It does absolutely nothing, and so as you saw in this game, you get absolutely obliterated. And always make sure that when you're castling, your position is intact, because we have to remember that pawns do not move backwards, hence therefore the flexibility of the position has to remain intact. So this game makes us reflect on the side that we are castling to and the flexibility of pawn structure. And so if you liked the video, what I want you to do is go down and leave a like below, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment. I will be happy to answer. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe for more great chess videos, and that'll be coming through. And with that being said, thank you, and I'll see you next time.